This might be the most relaxing love reading I've ever done. I just want to bask in this energy, who's ever reading this is. It feels so safe and calm and soothing and easy and gentle, and it's just like these two people are just so sure of their connection. I'm getting images of their wedding. I'm getting images of them being in their kitchen, like cooking dinner together, listening to music. They just like kind of start dancing together a little bit. Oh my gosh, this couple has just the most exquisite energy. I get the sense that they make money together. And it might be through like a social media account or something like that, where they like just kind of show tiny little snippets of their life though, because they actually are very private, but people like, I feel like they maybe have a lot of public eyes on them, but the true core of their relationship is actually very like private and intimate is what I'm getting. But I do get the sense that like, you know, they make these people are definitely doing very well for themselves because they live in like a very luxury type of setting, whatever is like comfortable to them. They're like cooking with like very high-end ingredients, like just like very clean. I feel like their home smells like luxury, like the fragrance seems to matter. It's just very like high end. It doesn't seem like that's to like show off. It just seems like they're more like quality over quantity. That's very much what I'm getting here. Even with their wedding, what I'm seeing, it seems to be a smaller group of people, even though they know a lot of people. It's like their wedding is it's smaller and more intimate, again, like the quality connections instead of like a quantity huge party. It feels very sweet. Also, it does seem like there's a wedding band, not a DJ at this couple's wedding. Maybe that's a sign like that, you know, like that's one of the things that you are envisioning for your wedding. And I was getting the song Can I Call You Rose by The Sacred Souls, and I didn't even realize that was a new song. And what it is kind of representing to me is that it's almost like this very relaxed, kind of like going back to like an easier time in some ways. Even just like how I want to use my hand, like I'm just like so like relaxed and flowy, and like that's the vibe of this. And I do have actually so many signs and synchronicities about the Sacred Souls, but I might save that for a minute because I want to point out that on the bottom of the deck I have the Ten of Cups. I was listening to that song for maybe like an hour. I love this energy so much. And then when I finally was like, okay, it's time to probably like do the tarot reading, let's see. And I was shuffling and I got the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and it's like, yes, just this like very beautiful energy. But notice how they are facing away from us and they're just in their own sweet, loving energy. That is the energy of this couple. It just feels like what they're doing is their own space, and maybe people get to see certain aspects of their lives, but most of it is like their own thing, and they just created this beautiful, blissful relationship and life together. There's so much I want to tell you about this connection, but let's start with some initials before we go to part 2. So I am getting JSBLAGMR. I was already starting to think about part 2 and I just cut the deck to the King of Stars. I'll meet you at part 2 so we can talk about this.